Do you ever find yourself going into a negative downward spiral where your thoughts are ruminating and it seems like you're just stuck on a same track? Perhaps to you it might feel like an anxiety attack or a panic attack where it seems like you may have lost control of your mind and your thoughts in that moment. You can feel the panic and the emotions stirring up inside of you, and it seems like perhaps you've even lost control of your emotions. I've got a simple tool for you that you can use that can help you to regain control of your thoughts and the way that you feel so that you can feel calm and peaceful and relaxed in that moment instead of going into that downward spiral where things start to feel just out of control. Hi, I'm Kirsten, and I'm trained as a clinical hypnotherapist and a master hypnotist. I'm also the author of the book, Power Now, The Art of Getting What You Want. Part of what I do is I work with professionals who are high achieving, which also can mean that they have a lot of high stress levels, and therefore they're looking for tools to help themselves feel more in control of their mind so they can perform better in work without the stress adding up and weighing on them and holding them back. I want to share this simple and effective tool that you can use no matter where you are or no matter what's happening. This is something that you can use. So let's say that you are in some sort of a circumstance, maybe in traffic or stressed at work, a lot of things going on, and you're feeling yourself ruminating on negative thoughts. You're feeling your mood dipping, that you are going into that downward spiral. However, you are aware of it, which is the first step, and you want to stop that downward spiral in its tracks. You might want to save this video so that you can use this when you need it. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 method, and this is my own little spin on it, and this is something that works very well. So let's say you're in that circumstance where all of the emotions, they're just spinning and the thoughts are spinning and you're stuck on the same track. The first thing you're going to do is remember 5-4-3-2-1. We start with the number 5. What you're going to do is you're going to find 5 things that you can see around you. Why are we doing this? Because it gets you out of your head where you're stuck on those thoughts and stuck on the feelings of that downward spiral, because what you focus on grows. So the more we focus on the stress or ruminating thoughts, the more we're going to put our attention downwards and pull ourselves downwards. So by doing this, finding 5 things around us, we are switching our attention and switching our focus from inside our head to outside of us. So right now, I'm going to show you what it looks like. 5 things that I can see around me. I've got the camera here that I'm looking at. I've got this light here. I've got the window. I've got this beautiful carpet. And I've got my purse. That's 5 things. 4. So now you want to find 4 things that you can feel. I can feel this shirt on my skin. I can feel my spine is straight and I'm sitting upright. I can feel this chair that I'm sitting on and it's supporting me. I can feel my feet firmly on the ground. So again, we are focusing our attention outwards. Now 3, this is what I like to do, 3 deep breaths, because let's be honest, 3 deep breaths can help a lot of things. So we're going to do that together. 1, 2, 3. Feels good. And you can do them even slower and they will benefit you much more. Now we are on number 2. So we're going to find 2 things that we can hear. I can hear the sound of my computer and I can hear the traffic outside. That's 2 things. And that brings us down to 1. So we find 1 thing that we can either taste or smell. Now, I can smell the flowers in my office. So that's something that you can do. I encourage you to save this video so that you can come back to it and use it when you need it, or take notes and write this down, put it in your phone, someplace where it's handy for when you need to grab it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, That's something that can really help you in the moment when you are feeling everything happening, feel yourself slipping into that rut or into that downward spiral. That's a tool that you can use that brings you back into the present moment. Because if you follow Eckhart Tolle, the beautiful, wise philosopher, he talks about being in the present moment. That's your place of power. Yes, that's absolutely true. And I want to state that, of course, there may be reasons in your life why you are experiencing a lot of stress or a lot of challenges coming up and you're feeling the weight of that on you. And those things can all add up. A loved one passing away, personal illness, you've got stress at work, you've got your children, you've got, whatever else is piling up too. And all those things can add on you and create extra pressure. So that is a tool, this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, that's a tool that you can use anytime, any place, and that's going to help you get out of your head, out of your body, and into this present moment, and so that you can switch what you're focusing on. However, if you have things like constant panic attacks, constant anxiety attacks, constant states where you're finding that you're just not in control of your thoughts, or things trigger you and you get into that downward spiral all the time, that means that there's something underlying there, something within the subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is trying to get your attention through these anxiety attacks. It's like an alert from your inner guidance system that something is not sitting right. And there's something there that your subconscious mind is asking you to either pay attention to change, or to heal and deal with. Now, you may not know right off the bat. You may not even know what's triggering the panic attacks or the anxiety attacks. You may not even be aware of those things, and that's completely okay if that's your situation. The main thing is to know that if you are experiencing those frequently, you can heal those. You can deal with those so that those anxiety attacks can come to a stop. Now, I'm not saying that you're never in your life ever going to experience things like nervousness or anxiety again. There's a difference between those anxiety attacks or the panic attacks where they take control of you and they can dramatically alter your day, your mood, your activities that you get up to, and they can limit you, whereas those emotions, they take over and they're in control, right? There's a difference between that and just noticing, okay, I'm feeling a bit anxious today because I have something new that I have to do and it's really important to me and it means a lot for me to do well at it. However, I'm still going to do it anyways, and I'm going to do well at it. So do you see what I mean? One is where the emotions take control of you. The other place is where you notice the emotions of the anxiety or the panic or the stress, whatever's coming up. However, you have the tools to deal with those things so that you are still in control. And that's the ultimate goal of where you want to be. You want to be the one in control of your emotions, your thoughts, and your mind, because yes, you can control these things, and it's one of the best skills in the world to know how to control your own mind and your own emotions so that those things are not controlling you. And so other people can't control those things if you know how to control your own. I would love to know how the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method is working for you. Let me know in the comments. I would absolutely love if you subscribe to my channel. It's a small channel, but it's growing, and I'm so happy to have each and every one of you here. So thank you so much for watching. Please like my video, and I will see you in the next video.